How to take pictures of air riflery. What we will cover: disclaimer, safety, gear and exposure, environment, remote camera, and sample pictures. Disclaimer: air rifle shooting is not a sport in my high school district, so I have no first-hand experience taking pictures at an air rifle meet. This video is based on my knowledge of the sport and what I have researched on the internet. Safety, number one item. Warning: air rifle shooting is a dangerous sport. It is second only to golf. People may disagree with it, but that is my opinion. First, meet with your team's coach before the match. You need to get a safety briefing, and you need to discuss what you want to take pictures of and how you might get those pictures. Second, at the match, meet with the range officer. You need to get a safety briefing from the range officer. Things may be different at the meet than at your school. You need to discuss what you want to take pictures of and how you might get those pictures. You must always follow the instructions of the range officer. Finally, no matter how tempting a picture, do not go in front of the rifle. Gear and exposure for an indoor range. The light level could be and probably is dim. Gear: camera with a high ISO of 25,600 or more. Lens 17 to 52.8 and 70 to 200 2.8. This is just like shooting in the gym or out in the field at night. You need a monopod for the 70 to 200 2.8. It's a heavy lens. Exposure, Mode S, shutter priority. Shutter speed 1/250th of a second. ISO auto. Lights and windows behind the target could affect your exposure. Test and adjust. Gear and exposure for your outdoor range. You have sunlight out there. Lighting is not going to be an issue. Gear: camera, most any camera. Lens 18 to 140 or similar. Exposure: Mode S, shutter priority. Shutter speed 1/250th of a second or faster. ISO equals auto. Lighting around and behind the subject or target could affect your exposure. Test and adjust. Environment, indoor range. Noise level: bring earplugs. Again, bring earplugs. Individually, an air rifle is not very loud, but with many rifles firing, the combined noise level may be quite loud. Next, the noise level also depends on how sound reflective the venue is. Concrete floors, hard walls, and a low ceiling will reflect the noise, and it will sound even louder. Cameras in front of the firing line. Remember I said you can't be in front of the rifle? So you cannot be in front of the live firing line. But you can set up a remote camera. This would only be possible during a practice, not at a match. You don't want to disturb the shooters from the other schools. Do this with the approval and under the guidance of the coach. You'll put a stationary remote camera in front of a firing line, either aimed directly back at the shooter or at an angle to the shooters. This is best done with an unloaded rifle. Again, with an unloaded rifle. Caution: with a loaded rifle, this has the risk of a shooter accidentally shooting your camera and damaging or destroying the camera, which is why I said you want to do this with an unloaded rifle. Sample pictures from the internet. The firing line. Top row from the Kaiser High School website. Bottom from the Punahou School website. Firing line pictures. Top right prone, bottom left standing. From behind the shooter to the target. So your shooter standing behind the shooter, and in the background are the targets. Right and left-hand shooter. The majority of shooters will be right-handed. Occasionally, you will have a left-handed shooter. Get the winning shot and a winner. And the awards. The end. Thank you and good luck. And please like and subscribe.